nails off. She can take my nails off.
No,
okay.
That's
It's okay. I want to take her nails off because I don't want her to waste
Go
my
ahead.
time.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Then she refunds me all 75 of the money that I paid.
No. Can you have sit down and talk? Let me talk, okay?
She just said that she wants me to take my nails off and she'll
because you know
refund me
what?
the 55.
Because you want money back.
Because I'm not happy.
Well,
I'm not happy.
The thing is, she already done her work, and you already been waiting. You already get your nails done, and why you want your money back? And she have take time
Because my nails do not look good. I don't like the way that they look.
Watch it because
Oh, I don't like it.
I don't want to say
It doesn't look good. If you guys think that this work looks good, then you're lying to yourself. That's ridiculous.
Can you go and ask somebody else?
I'll ask this lady at the end. Excuse me. Do you think that my nails look even? They want to see. Would you be okay with this work
We could
that
take
she
an
has?
opinion.
I can't really, give an opinion because, My first and last time coming. This damn fly. Ouch.
Do you remember they used to do the little tiny screwdriver?
Ouch.
Make the hole? Yeah. I don't want to mess myself.
Why is she scrubbing so hard? They are already messed up, and I haven't left the
Y'all stood on business today in a nail salon, and I'm actually really proud of myself. So I went to a new nail salon today because the nail salon that I've been going to for 2.5 years, they were getting way too comfortable with me coming in there, and I wasn't speaking up for myself. So I would set an appointment with somebody. I would get there and that person wouldn't be there. If somebody was supposed to be doing my feet and somebody complained, they would take my foot person and give it to somebody else and then give me the person who everybody hates. Like, they were just getting out of pocket. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to a new place. So I go into the new place, and the first red flag is that there's literally flyers everywhere on every single divider, everywhere you can think of imaginable in the store, that says when you're done, send your payment through Zelle plus 20% gratuity. And I feel like using the word gratuity in a nail salon is crazy. But I'm like, okay, whatever, I still need to try a new nail salon. So I sit down and they ask me what it is that I want. And I'm like, I just need a layover and I need a pedicure. She said something about 12 o'clock and I asked for clarification because I thought she was saying I need to come back after 12 o'clock. But she was like, no, I can do them right now. So I'm like, okay. So she starts to take off my old set. She's moving so fast with the drill, taking my nails off, that she keeps hitting my skin, and I jumped, and she's like, you can't move, it's dangerous. And I'm thinking in my head, well, maybe you should slow down. But I don't say nothing. Then when she gets through one hand, she says something in another language to the other lady that's there. And then she looks at me and was like, it's going to be $20 for me to take your nails off. And anybody who goes to a nail salon knows that a soak off is $5 to $10. It is not $20 whatsoever. But at this point, I'm feeling like I don't really have a choice. You done already did one full hand. Not only that, the sign on the wall says $10, but I digress. After she gets my nails off, she cuts them down and then she starts using dip powder. Now, I actually used to be a dip powder girly, but my nails kept chipping with dip powder. And I'm like, dip powder is significantly more expensive. Why am I paying more money for something that's going to chip my nails when I can just get acrylic and avoid the whole situation? So I stopped her after one nail and was like, hey, I don't want dip powder. I want regular acrylic. And she tells me, well, I've already started, so I'm going to put the dip powder on as the base and then I'll put acrylic over it. So I'm like, okay, whatever, and we keep it moving. Now, when I first sat down in her seat, she asked me what I wanted with my nails, and I said just a regular French tip on both of them. So she gets done with the acrylic, and she's not even using a drill at this point. She's just using a file. Then she asked me again what I wanted, and I was like, just a French tip. And she's like, well, I don't have time for a French tip. I have an appointment at 12. And I'm like, girl, I asked you for clarification, and I came in here at 10 o'clock. It shouldn't have took you 2 hours to do this anyway. So I don't even cause a problem. I'm like, just can I get plain white nails? These are the nails. There's no tip on them. These are my regular nails. So after she's done painting them, she's like, okay, bye, have a good day. And I was like, well, what about my pedicure? And she's like, oh, we don't have time to do a pedicure. And I'm like, ma'am, I literally told you what I needed when I walked in here. You could have told me that and I would have left. But I don't say anything again, and I'm just like, how much is it? I'll just go ahead and pay and leave. She says $100. $100 for an overlay? Again, I don't say anything because I don't want to cause a problem, so I just send her the money on Zelle and I leave. When I get to the door, the other lady was like, hey, excuse me. And I was like, yes. And she was like, you only sent me the money for the service. You mean to tell me I came in here, I told y'all what I needed. You overcharged me to take off my nail. You charged me $80 for an overlay. She burnt me multiple times with the drill, tried to upcharge me for dip powder. And you're still expecting me to give you a tip? And y'all, if you know me, I always tip. But this time I felt like the service was horrible and y'all overcharged me significantly. I paid $120 for my nails and my feet. I just gave y'all $100 for this. And this is not even a tip. So the lady tried to argue with me and I stood on business. I was like, no, I'm not tipping because y'all are overcharging. And not only that, I asked y'all for a service. I told y'all what I needed. Y'all told me y'all could do it. And then when it came time for y'all to do it, y'all said no multiple times. You couldn't do my French tip and you couldn't do my feet. So what are we really talking about? Am I tripping?
Do y'all think she was stripping? Let me know. What's up, beautiful people? You don't know, it's your favorite island girl, Jody here from the 876. And of course, I got my nails did today. If you like it, guys. So today, guys, from the title, from the thumbnail, you know that we're diving into some nail salon horror stories. And this will make you think twice before booking your next appointment. We're talking about painful mishaps to just rude nail technicians. And let's talk about the nail disasters that went all the way wrong. From laughable fails to just a total cringe-worthy moments. These TikTok stories are definitely a whole roller coaster. But before we get into today's video, guys, please remember to just like this video for you, girl. It's an easy and a free way to, of course, support my channel. And if you're new, please consider subscribing by hitting that subscribe button. And you can indicate same by dropping some palm trees with the right saw down in the comment section so we can officially welcome you to the Islanders family. Remember, guys, this video is just in all good fun because I know that for most nail techs, they do an amazing job because look at mine. Get into the acrylics, baby. Like this next clip, let's just call it white polish on a black girl. Let's take a closer look.
I'm happy that I made her uncomfortable and I hope that she left feeling horrible. The way I could have almost ended up in jail just now was insane. Because I just had my blood boiling and let's just get into it. Story time, y'all. So as y'all know, Team Gemini, my birthday is approaching. If y'all want to send some gifts, more than welcome to, okay? But I just went to go get my toes done and just like enjoy my time before I had to like go do some work or whatever. And I sit down, I'm telling the lady that does my toes, I'm like, yeah, I just want some white polish on my toes. And there's a lady sitting next to me. She don't look like me. She goes, oh, you're gonna do all white on your toes? That'll look really good on your dark skin. When I tell you, I literally felt every emotion imaginable. I felt disrespected. I felt annoyed. I felt like so angry that I really had to talk myself through the whole thing. I texted Ashley and I was like, I feel like I'm being tried right now. And there's a level of we may go to jail or like I may get banned from this place. And I literally just took maybe 5 deep breaths and I was just like, But then the crazy part in me is like, you know what? You made me mad, uncomfortable, and like really irritated. So now I'm about to do the same for you. And only the way that I would do it. So as she was wrapping up her little nail session or whatever, I literally was like, excuse me, I'm a very successful, amazing black woman that has a lot to lose. But you may just run into somebody that has nothing to lose. And that little comment that you said was very racist. And she was just like, oh, like I thought about it afterwards and I didn't mean it like that. And I'm like, but you ain't say nothing. However you said it was how you meant it. Because why would you say that? Then I would have been crazy if I was like, yeah, that color on your feet looks very good on pasty skin. I would have been crazy if I said that though, right? Everything inside of me was like, Leah, do you say something? Do you not? But I said, you know what? I'm doing this for me, myself, my ancestors, and my future kids. We ain't about to let y'all talk to us crazy no more. And it's like, it don't gotta be a situation where it's like, we fighting, but just as uncomfortable as you made me, I'm about to make you. So here we go. That was my story time today, and I'm happy that I made her uncomfortable, and I hope that she left feeling horrible. Not gonna lie. After I said what I said, I honestly felt better. I said, okay, my day can continue now. But baby, you're not about to do that. Not to this beautiful black woman.
I went to the nail salon and showed my inspiration picture. But they ended up coming out like this. She even tried to file them and it looked horrible.
I just left the nail salon and I need you to tell me if I'm being dramatic or not, okay? I asked for square nails with a milky French tip. This hand is okay, like I can live with this. What is this? Why are my nails oval? And this hand is square, and like all of the French looks different. Like I literally look like I could have done this myself. I didn't have the balls to tell him that I didn't like it, so I was like, yeah, it's nice. And I tipped him $10. Am I the problem?
I don't know what's funnier. How shitty my nails were or how pressed some of these people are in the comments. Like, it's actually funny. No, this is not my first manicure, pedicure. I honestly went because it was close to the house. I haven't gone to get my nails done in like a year since having my daughter. I just wanted something that was going to be easy. I have never had this experience before, so I honestly like didn't think anything of it. There were a lot of red flags, I'm not gonna lie. I've been to places though that they haven't looked the nicest and they've still done an amazing job on my nail. I started recording because I just thought it was a little bit sketch and I honestly thought it was funny. I've got so many videos in my drafts that I honestly didn't even think I was gonna post this. I continued to record because I thought it was funny. Again, like I didn't even think I was gonna post it. I didn't think it was gonna get to the point that it did. I always read reviews, but another red flag, this place didn't have any. I don't even think you can find them on the Google. Like I don't even think if you look up their name, like you'll be able to find them. I honestly don't even know their name. I'd have to like drive by in order to see the name of it. My mother-in-law has been there before a long time ago, so she was like, let's just go, like it'll be quick and that'll be it. I don't have a clear picture of my nails. I only took videos of it because after I left and I ended up finding out that my mother-in-law had paid for my nails, like I was just super upset about it. I called my sister-in-law and told her about everything, so like I didn't have like a clear picture. All I have is kind of like a blurry picture you can see in the videos. So I did find this picture that is like pretty similar other than like the shape of the nail. So here's like the closest that I could like this is pretty spot on other than like I said the shape. It did look like more of like a flat color, like the color wasn't that bad, but as far as like how she cleaned it up around like the tip and how you could see like the undernail, like a couple of my nails you could see the undernail, and then a couple of my nails it was like super like thick of a friendship. I don't know. I also want to address that she did understand me. Clearly she spoke really good English. I told her every single time that I had an issue. I told her like when it hurt she was being a little bit too rough and aggressive. Like I did speak up and I did tell her throughout the whole entire time that I was getting my nails done. They also had me fill out sign a very interesting letter saying that I received the money, and it was literally written out like I can't make this stuff up, okay? I'm literally crying over my nails right now because they're so ugly. Oh my god, okay. This is what I wanted, okay? This is the pastels, and this is what I got.
Oh, can we talk about some of these nail techs that seem like they have zero idea as to what they're actually doing, or as to what the customer actually wanted? Like, how can you go in for a simple French tip and you come out with something that looks totally unrecognizable? So some of these nail techs are playing a game of how can I ruin her day today? Of these poor ladies walk out with their nails looking so bad that they can barely look at them. I think it is simple. If a client shows you their inspo photo and you cannot do it, say that. If you're unsure or if you don't have the skill set, just be honest and open about it. It's as simple as that. Clients are not only paying for their service, but but you're also wasting their time. So honesty definitely goes a long way, especially when it comes to something so personal as their nails. And the worst part is like some of these nail techs, they don't seem to care, just like in this next clip. Let's watch.
Guys, I'm sobbing right now because I just got my nails done, and it's way more serious than that, I swear. I shattered my nail this morning. This nail was broken about right here, straight through. Called up the nail salon, hoping to soak off the nail. I went in after work, and the lady sat there, and as I asked, should you be putting a nail on that? My voice was non-existent. I just had to sit through a 30-minute nail appointment where the lady proceeded to act like my nail was now broken in half. I almost cried sitting in the chair. So when my nail was bleeding and I saw her still take my nail and dip it into the dip powder, this is when I realized we had an issue. The more I asked if my nail was going to get infected, the more she ignored me. So if you go to a local nail salon in like downtown Springboro in that new area, your nails are getting infected.
Can we normalize getting out of the service provider's chair and leaving when they are on BS? Because that's what I had to do at the nail shop yesterday. So I don't know if y'all can see, but I got these half-ass nails. So they were supposed to have designs all over them. So I'm in the lady's chair. Mind you, it's a fill-in. And I wanted to go back to the guy who did the original set, but he changed his hours and now he does not, he's not open on Sunday because he's the shop owner. But I really needed my nails done because they was lifted. So I went. His shaping is already like excellent. So it's not much. Like, you already got the base. You could do this. So I show her the design or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. Y'all, it's almost an hour in, and there's no polish on my nails. Mind you, I'm in the chair the whole time. So you are taking an hour to do a fill-in. We're not even on polish yet. The base polish for you to even do the design over. And I'm already in the chair for an hour. What is going on? Y'all, then she gets up and runs to the bathroom. I can hear her like coughing real bad, like, girl, you're sick. Why did you come to work and you're sick? And this is like a very large nail shop. So it's like, there's other people in here that could have worked. Why did you come up here sick, not on your game, taking an hour, and you still like, you're still filing and buffing and stuff. So I'm like, what the hell? So she comes back out. It's been an hour. I'm like, listen, just scratch the design, put some polish on my nails so I could go. And she's like, oh, what? You don't have time? Like, you have somewhere to be? Yes, girl, you've been doing my nails for an hour and we don't have polish on them. You're still buffing them. Even after she came out from the back, she still goes back to filing. Like, why are you moving so slow? You are not, like, you should stay home if you did not feel good. So she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, put the polish on my nails because I have somewhere to, like, I actually had somewhere to go. So she polishes the nails, right? So they don't look bad, but it's not what I wanted. And why did my fill-in cost more than what my full set cost? Because the guy I go to, he's still like, he's not all the way old school, but he's still affordable. Like, why was my fill-in more than what he charged me for a full set? And I had a design for those nails. I had a design. I didn't get no design, girl. And you're not getting a tip. I don't care that y'all think black people don't tip. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna live up to it.
I'm wondering why it's $70, but I'm not getting a fill.
Yeah, no fill because your nail long.
But since we cut them down, wouldn't you just charge for the cut down?
It's a total $70. 75, but I call you $75.
Okay. I thought a polish change was like $15.
Long nail, your nail, long nail.
So long nails would be like a $5 or $10 more charge.
So if you just polish chain, it's a $40, but your nail long and they cut the chain, they will charge you extra. Yeah.
Okay. But so my question is, because I'm getting them cut down, why would I be charged for a long nail design if I'm getting them cut?
If you just polish, normally it's $30, take off 5. But your nail long, they will charge you extra. And then you cut the shape again, they will charge you extra too.
Okay.
So your nail is 55.
55? Is there any way, so the set that I got put on was flat nails, and then this one broke and I went across the street to get it fixed and they put like a curved nail on. Is there any way to make it more narrow so that...
No, we just only file.
Could you file it a little bit?
Yeah,
so that it's not as like wide?
Yeah, I will file.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, the length is much better. It was my bad. I forgot to tell them that I had a straight set of nails on, so that was my fault. I only get my nails done once a month, unless I come, like, break one, but so I usually let them grow out way more than that. No, that's all right. I don't need any oil.
Okay.
Thank you, though. $55. Thank you.
Can't even believe I'm saying this. Today, I will be getting my nails off. I am religious about getting my nails done. I go every 2 weeks, like clockwork. My nails have truly never been naked. Like when I was a kid, I guess. As far as the last, I would say 15 years, if not longer, I've had nails. I am terrified. I have no idea what's under here. I have no idea. They could be paper thin, could be in really, really bad, rough shape. Who knows? I haven't seen them in a decade, over a decade. Today's the day. I have to get them removed because of a work project. It's been requested that I have absolutely no nail polish, nothing on my nails. I'm gonna take you guys along. Terrified. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified. Here we go. I don't wanna do this, but I have to. So let's do it.
I can't believe it. Really doing this.
I'm waiting and I'm freaking out.
No dip, no pellet.
Yeah.
They're just so gross.
Well, they're pretty bad. They're so bad. So thin. They're so discolored. She first took the dip off. It looked horrendous. I had her give like a little manicure. They're so bad. They are so thin. They hurt. It hurts to like touch things. Yeah, I don't know. This sucks. I hate it. It is what it is. I would say follow along for my natural nail journey, but ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna be a natural nail girl. I know that's like a trend right now. Naked nails, no nail polish. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm gonna sit this trend out. This is hideous and they hurt. Like they physically hurt. They are so thin. I'm in pain. Actual physical pain. This is hideous. Never see me without nail polish again. Mark my words. I'm getting nails the second this project is over. No, absolutely not.
This is what it's like to be allergic to acrylic and gel nails. I've been getting my nails done for years, and I recently developed a really bad allergy to both acrylic and gel nails. Even if it's just gel polish, I just can't get them done. This is how it started off, just little bubbles.
Wow, that looked so painful. Ouch. Let's talk about the pain that some of these women went through. It's an accidental cuticle snip or just a drill going in way too deep, or some of these stories are just downright brutal. Nail techs are working with this tool and one wrong move and suddenly you're either holding onto the chair or just holding back your tears. Honestly amazing though to see how some of these women are able to hold it together. Me tell you say if I did me I confront the technician, baby, no cap.
I just got my nails done at this place right there, and being in there made me want to cry. So first thing when I walk in, usually they're like, hi, how can I help you? No, this time I say hi and they look at me up and down and ignore me. So I pick my colors and I end up going back to the table, and right off the bat the dude's vibe is just rude. I tell him I need a fill-in and I need a cut down, and he said, okay, but I don't think your nails need to be cut down because then the shape will be ugly. Mind you, this is a fill-in. My nails have grown out. They need to be cut down. I work in a factory. So he's filing and he's filing and he's filing harder and faster, and he takes the skin off of my finger. And I jerk away because it hurts. Doesn't apologize. He just said, oh, did that hurt? And it wasn't a normal flat file, it was the Dremel.
So then he takes the flat one and starts filing and filing and filing, and they're crooked. I need to preface something. When I came in here a week and a half ago, for the fill-in and the cut down, it was $35. When I showed him the nails that were crooked, that's when he looks at me and goes, oh, it's gonna be $40. And that's when I tell him, I'm like, okay, well, last time I was in here, it was $35. And he's like, oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. So we continue. He cuts me 2 more times, and some of my nails are still crooked. I'm gonna show you my nails, and mind you, this is no chip, okay? So you see how there's nail polish all over the nail, but this one, it slants to the right, it's pointed. And then this one, I don't know if you can see it, but it's flat right there when it should be pointed round. And then which one? This one is also pointed. And then this one is crooked. You can't really see it, but there's clear coat nail polish on my arm. This isn't even the color that I wanted, okay? And then also, there's nail polish on the bottom of my nails. When I originally got these done, I paid $50 plus a tip. I just paid $42 plus a tip because I'm still a nice person, even though he fucked. When we checked out, I made sure I was up there and I watched him press the button. And if you look at the receipt, it says full set gel. I got a no chip fill-in, and the no chip fill-in was $35, whereas the other one was $40. Needless to say, if I do go back there, I will not be going to him. Also, if you're in my area, it's in Maryville and it's called Spa Nail 1, and I don't recommend going to this guy. All right, y'all, so I do have a nail update. I did end up going back, but I do not regret it. So this time was totally different. I ended up calling beforehand and I'm like, hey, I got my nails done yesterday. They're not at all what I wanted. Some are pointy, some are round, some are flat. Like, you get the idea. She's like, yeah, go ahead, come on in, bring your receipt, you'll be fine, you don't gotta pay for nothing. So I come in, vibes totally different. They all say hi to me, they're all super nice. And I end up going to this girl named Stephanie. She just started there again, and I'm going to be going back to her. Like, she's gonna be doing my nails from now on. We had great conversation. She fixed my nails. They're all the same shape, all the same length, you know, perfect length for me working in a factory. Dude actually didn't want to file down my thumbnails because he's like, it'll look ugly. Anyway, she got to my pinky, you know, the one that had nail polish all over it, and she's like, we're not going to talk about it. So she fixes them. Great conversation, super sweet. As I'm leaving and like washing my hands, dude walks in and he gave me a funny look because, you know, I was just in there yesterday, you know, he just did my nails. So I walk past him, don't say a word, just keep on walking, and yeah, so that was my experience. I'm actually glad I did come back because I didn't want to pay for new nails. But yeah, thanks for following.
Okay, come with me through the worst nail experience I think I've ever had. It started off as a good day and I was even 10 minutes early, so I was waiting for my appointment. I waited 1.5 hours past my appointment time for her to start. So I was already not in the best mood, and this has kind of been a pattern. So I was like, whatever, we'll just get it done. The nails were gorgeous. They were so pretty and perfect. But my appointment time was 10 a.m. I left at 1:45 p.m. And while I was waiting, I got a pedicure. So my total ended up being $200. Tell me if I'm being dramatic or not. That's a lot. That's more than she's ever charged me before. Plus, she was really late.
These are my nails before going to the nail salon. I usually do my nails myself, so they're pretty healthy and strong. These are my nails now after one visit at the nail salon, damaged and fragile. I recently got this gel X set done and I immediately hated them. I feel like they were poorly done. The shape and the French tips were ugly. You can literally see my whole entire nail underneath, and I paid $70 for it to look like cheap press-ons. The day that I got my nails done, I noticed that there were these red rings near my cuticles and my nails were really irritated. Also, my nails were burning under the UV light. After 2 weeks of frantically searching the internet trying to figure out what this red inflammation was, I figured out that it's called ring of fire and it's due to the improper use of the e-file or over buffing. Out of all my bad nail salon experiences, this was definitely the icing on the cake because once you mess up my natural nails, like, it's over, we beefing for real, I'm not going back to you. Like most people, sometimes it's really hard for me to speak up at the nail salon, and that's mostly due to the fact that I'm always gaslighted whenever I try to voice my opinion. Techs have tried to convince me to accept things that I don't like. One time a tech misunderstood what I wanted and literally got buck with me and started yelling at me because I was trying to correct them. Salons want you to be on time, but sometimes they don't even value your time. I've arrived to appointments super early before and still had to wait 45 minutes to an hour past my appointment time just to get sat and started. Too many times I've been rushed through my appointment and the work turns out sloppy, and now most recently my natural nails damaged. Also, I'm really tired of nail techs lying about their technique and saying they can achieve these simple, modern, contemporary designs that I'm bringing in and then do the complete opposite of what I asked. Then they try to make excuses as to why they can't give you what you want, talking about some, oh, I can't do it like that because da-da-da-da and I don't have the right materials and blah blah blah. And you're like, girl, why did you agree to the design if you cannot achieve it? Now, I'm not bashing on nail techs because some of y'all are actually good, but these are just my experiences as to why I'm not going back. If you decide to go to the nail salon, just trust your gut and stop the service when something doesn't feel right. If the tools are dirty, leave. If they're too rough, leave. If they're not listening and actively making adjustments to make sure you're comfortable, leave. I've decided to just continue to do my own nails because at this point, I'm the only one that cares about my nail health, time, and money. So no more salons for me.
As bad as how some of these stories are, they are somewhat hilarious because let's be real. How can you walk into a salon with such healthy nails and then you walk out with nails looking like breadcrumbs? And it's also great that she took control of the situation and started doing her own nails. Plus, it's also nice to give yourself a little creative freedom with your own nails as well as to avoid the potential mishaps that may happen at the salon. To me, it's a win-win situation. And maybe this next creator should follow suit. So let's watch.
I'm literally sticking with the new nail tech girlies from now on because I'm over it. So I go into the shop, right? And I show them, originally I wanted aura nails. Y'all know the trend, the aura nails one. So they're like, oh, that's cat. Like, say, I guess they refer to it as cat design, whatever. And I'm like, what? And mind you, this other girl came in and asked for the same design because I kept hearing them say, oh, no, we don't have that. That's cat, that's cat. And I just think they just didn't know how to do it because they were like, oh, it's a certain tool that you need. And I'm like, okay. Of course, I pivot. So I'm like, all right, instead of us doing that, oops, sorry, you guys know you gotta pay attention when you use Juvia's. So instead of that, I'm like, all right, let's just do this design, which basically I showed them a base color, which was like nude, and then abstract lines, but I was like, make the abstract lines like neon blue, so chrome, whatever. Honestly, I felt like it was a pretty doable design for them to do, and they said they could do it, so they did it. So the first guy was doing the foundation of my nails, right? Then he brought me over to this other lady who did the design. So as she's doing the abstract lines, right, she begins to put the blue, right? And then she starts to do the chrome, and that is where everything went wrong. So as she's doing the chrome, I'm noticing that the chrome is bleeding into the black. So I'm like, wait, hold on. So I point it out as soon as I see it. So then she proceeds to tell me, oh, no, like, it's fine. Like, we fix it. Like, I know, like, it's not done. So I'm thinking, okay, I gotta just trust the process because she's saying, oh, she's not done yet. She sees it. So then I notice, like, we're about to finish, right? And she starts putting on the top coat. Ma'am, why are you putting on the top coat right now? So I then remind her, I'm like, oh, wait, like, it still doesn't look good. Like, look at the black. And she's like, I know, it's hard. So then that is what got me upset. Because how dare you look at me in my face and proceed to just, like, end the service and you know that my nails look crazy. Like, there was no attempt to even fix it. She could have outlined it black, do something. do something. Like, I already paid. You had to pay before your service was done. My mom said I should have known, and I really should have. Who makes you pay before the service is done? I paid $90, guys. Just thinking about it makes me want to throw up. Like, I am so upset. I feel like I got ripped off. I was like, oh, no. Like, this needs to get fixed. So the manager comes over because I don't know if she called over because at that point they were speaking in their language. So I don't know why she came over. Maybe she heard us. But I tried not to make a scene even though I was very upset. So she's like, so I was asking her, I was like, well, you know what? Something has to be done with my nails because I can't leave them like this. And she goes, okay, like, yeah. And I was telling her, I was like, if she didn't know how to do the design, then she should have never agreed to do my nails. Like, it just, period, point blank, period. And she gaslit me even further by saying, oh, it's hard. No, you just lack the technical skill to do these nails. So I'm over here asking the manager, I'm like, okay, is there gonna be like money taken off of this? Because I feel like I paid for the design and now I don't want the design anymore. I just want her to take everything off, do a one color chrome, that's it, right? One color chrome, that's it. She's like, no, like no refund, like same price. And I'm like, it's $90 for this? And it's short and it's a fill-in. Did I forget to tell you guys? It's a fill-in. This is not a full set. So what I think they did, right? This is what I think they did. So their fill-in services are $35, I believe, or $40. I forgot. $35 or $40 for fill-ins. So I think she added on like 50 something extra dollars just to do these nails, which means that they charged me $5 a nail for chrome. That is insane. So they're both looking at me in confusion as if I don't make sense. So they're still talking in their language and I'm like, okay, what's going on? So she's doing my nails, you know, she's redoing them, taking them off. And as she's doing them, she's like still talking to me like, you know, like this is easy, meaning like one color. And of course it's easy. It's because you don't know how to do nails. Like, of course that's going to be easy for you. Like, at this point, I just stop talking to me. Like, that's kind of like where I was at that moment. I looked right at that manager and I was like, yeah, I'm never coming back here again. Like, so I called my mom because at that point I was just being a big baby and I was upset. So I called my mom and I was just like, yeah, I'm never coming back here. Like, I'm so upset, blah, 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 blah. Where was my apology? Like, where was my, I'm sorry, like, I should have never done this if I didn't know how to do the design. And I feel like she kind of knew that she didn't know how to do nails because when the manager walked by, she looked at what she was doing to me and she was like, oh, which means she's not used to doing stuff like that. So why would they put me in her chair? And I literally walked right out of there. Like, annoyed was not even the word. Like, I was just fed up. Like, I was like, I was in her chair for like 3.5 hours. Like, I'm never going to those shops ever again. And yeah.
I just left the nail salon like this, halfway through. Look, somebody better fix these. I don't know why nail salons play with you. I come in and I say, can I get a French tip? And you say yes. And I say, can I get it in this color? And you say yes. And then I leave with this. Cindy fixed my nails. We're okay. My normal nail technician is on maternity leave. So when my husband said, hey, go get your nails done, I thought in my head, oh, I'll go to a nail salon. And that was just the wrong. You don't go to a nail salon to get your nails done. You go to a nail salon to be disappointed. So that's where I messed up. I asked for a French tip manicure. They're like, no problem, girly. I pick my colors, they sit me down, and the technician doesn't come back for 45 minutes. She finally comes back. We start on my nails. She does this whole hand just solid pink powder. So I'm thinking we're gonna paint the tip, right? I look at her and I say, we're gonna paint the tip, right? And she goes, oh, you want French tip? I pull out the picture, I say, hey, this is what I'm trying to get. She says, yeah, I can't do that. He could do that, but he won't be done for an hour. At this point, baby Jesus is on my shoulder telling me to have some patience because all mine has left my body. I came to the next nearest nail salon with tears just streaming down my face. I said, can you please fix this? And they fixed it. So that was cool. My day's not ruined, but if you can't do a French tip, don't work at a nail salon, okay? Sorry.
It's just, maybe it's not for you.
This is a bad nail review. No hate to DJ Nails located in Pasadena, California, but I'll never be going back, respectfully. Their IG gets a 7 out of 10. It's basic, no frills or thrills, some questionable designs, but yeah. Booking site, 7 out of 10 again. Basic, no frills or thrills. It's just there. Now, because this is a new salon for me, I called ahead of time to confirm they had the supplies and the capability to achieve the design that I wanted. They said yes, so I went. Later, you will see they lied. Now, aesthetically, they get a 7 out of 10, and you guess why? It was basic. But wait, let me run this sign back real quick. This sign was also a lie. There were no good vibes at all. We were greeted with weird energy. By we, I mean mommy and me. When I asked to speak to the owner, Katie, she as in Katie, lied and said the owner wasn't available. But Katie, girl, it's you. Anyway, while we were there, an elderly man came in to get his nails done. He was taken aback by the prices, so he left, and then he came back with the money to get them done. But Katie, the owner, essentially refused him service. Let me repeat that. Katie refused an old elderly man service. That alone gets a 0 out of freaking 10. Review was over. I left with my nails not finished because they indeed did not have the supplies nor the capability to do my nails correctly. I had to go to my actual nail salon, Pinky Nail Salon, located in Santa Monica, California. Literally love them 10 out of 10. Thankfully, they were able to get me right. So yeah. Anyways, Katie, shame on you. Bye.
You don't go to a nail salon to get your nails done. You go to a nail salon to get disappointed. Now that's profound. That's a wrap, guys, on today's nail horror stories. Just witnessed some of the most disastrous designs and painful mishaps, and it's just so clear that not every salon visit is a relaxing experience. I hope that you have enjoyed today's wild stories. Now, sometimes it's best to laugh at the chaos, especially when it's not happening to you. It is really sad to say. If you've ever had your own horror nail experience nightmare, we'd love to hear your stories, so please drop them down below. So as per usual, remember to choose your nail techs wisely and don't settle for anything that is less than perfect. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Turn on your post notification as well so you'll be notified every time I upload another video. And if you want to continue to watch more amazing, crazy nightmare story times like these, you can go ahead and click that up next video right here on your screen and you can enjoy the day away. As per usual, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jody and I aspire to inspire. Until next time, guys, walk good.